Today I want to talk about comparisonitis. Comparisonitis is a disease to which there is no cure. The best you can do is hope to limit the side effects. It's so easy to get wrapped up in what other authors are doing, how many words they're writing, how many books they're producing, how much money they're making, how effortless their entire writing process is, how much better their career is than yours. In general, the more you compare yourself to others, the worse you're going to feel. It's a terrible cycle to get wrapped up in, and sometimes it seems unavoidable, especially in this hyper-connected world that we're living in. An insane amount of data is just a few clicks away. You don't have to look very far to see someone bragging about their accomplishments. Most of the time, they make it seem easy. It's rarely the entire story, though. Sometimes it takes a whole lot of advertising money to earn high royalties. But here's the thing, a lot of times, authors aren't willing to disclose how much their ad spend was, and they'll report gross royalties rather than net. Say the author is completely forthright, though. They might be at a different stage in their career. Maybe they have 50 or even 100 books out. If you have 3 or 4 books and spend little to no money on advertising, it's not easy to compete with that. When it comes to word counts, some writers are also wired completely differently. They can churn out words at an insane pace, not just once, but nearly every day. If you're a slow writer, it can be really discouraging seeing other people in the writing community churn in words like a storm. You might ask yourself, why can't you do that? Maybe you try to push yourself, and perhaps you get burned out in the process. Just keep in mind that other writers might be at a different stage in their journey. Maybe they have written millions of words in the past. Perhaps they have a streamlined writing process. They might have a highly detailed outline. Or maybe they are an absolute speed demon. Every writer is different, with very specific limitations. For example, I couldn't write 10,000 words a day if my life depended on it. 3,000 words is a struggle for me. I generally hit a wall after 1,500 words. So, what good would it do me to compare myself to someone who writes 10K a day on autopilot? Comparing myself to people like that is a recipe for unhappiness. It will make me feel inadequate, like a failure, even if I happen to write 3,000 words that day. And make no mistake, 3,000 words is a huge accomplishment. So is 1,500. Frankly, any word count that gets you closer to the finish line is worth being proud of. Don't tell the internet that, though. Besides, it doesn't matter how many words you write in a day or how much money you earn. There will always be someone who is doing better than you. That's why you need to stop comparing yourself to others. Of course, saying that is one thing. Doing it, much harder. But you need to try for your own sanity. Focus on your goals. Focus on being happy with what you have accomplished. Focus on your specific journey. Most importantly, focus on what you have control over. Don't compare yourself to others. Look at your bank account and your bills and your goals. Are you building up savings? Are you paying your bills? Are you doing what is necessary to attain your goals? Are you on the right track? Are you headed forward rather than backward? Are you building on your past achievements? That's what matters. That's what will get you somewhere. That's the most important measurement. Where you started, where you are now, and where you're going. Then take the steps that you need to get there. Now, before you go, I want to tell you about a mini guide that I'm giving out for free. It's called The Top Mistakes That Self-Publishers Make. You can get your copy now by clicking on the link in the description of this video. Download your copy now.